YouTube, and we have a tickety talk. We're gonna go live, and I'm gonna make these here so you can see the fuzzy wuzzies, and someone can't say I can't hear you or whatever. Is that good or bad? It'll work.
Technical. It's interesting.
Interesting. Okay. See, once we start dialing and telling the class, it'll fill up your classes.
Quick picture over there.
A picture.
Yes, sir.
You want Elvis, huh? Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, Mr.
Anything I need to do?
Yes, sir. Just to start your camera. Would you like to go live right now or wait more?
Let's go. I don't see a camera at the top. Or something gonna say, push this.
Okay, I'm going to open your camera, and then I will go there, and then the microphone will here again, okay?
Okay. Start video, right?
Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1.
Well, guess what today? Let's gonna talk about something. Here's our problem. You are the problem. You. Why? You listen to yada, yada, yada all over the place. It's good. I'm going to give you yada, yada today too. But my yada, yada is going to get to the millionaire status. Is that okay with you? Well, there's that rhyming thing I do. So let's understand something very simple. We're going to talk about how to get into a business, and what we're going to specialize is like a storage unit. I want your tablet pen out ready to go. Hopefully you have that ready too. So you got some over there, Nick, basically on the screen there. So what do we get to do? Understand. They nicknamed me the Godfather Credit years ago at KNX Radio. Been on there 49 years. Had info commercials, all kinds of crazy stuff, running millions and billions. I got to a point it became a game for me because I know how to play the game to win. It's like when I became a chess master at 12 and a half years old. Nobody wanted to play with me. But I like goodies. You like goodies? Goodies are Lamborghinis and $100 million mansions. $100 million building too. We get to play, but we're gonna play my way. See, I think, I'm sorry to say, your way sucks. It's just what I gotta say. In the beginning, no pictures are recording. Why? Because there will be something, I want you to take a picture, I want you to focus on it, I want you to print it out. I want this to change your life today. There's me in 1981, okay? Every time I hear some idiot, excuse me, I should say ding dong, white man can't jump, hell, that's 13 damn feet in the air, kicking the damn light out. 1981, I kicked the door jam at what, 10? And they kicked the basketball hoop at 14? Hell, it's easy stuff. Can't you do this? Now I can do things most people can't do. That's just because God gave me a gift. And let's see if I can share it with you. Ooh, there's that rhyme thing I do all the time. See, I got a problem. When I was a kid, all right, in school, I have total recall. If you don't know that by now, you will. I write with both hands and talk at the same time. And my IQ at 14 and a half was 203 at Tewico Junior High. And then I got sucked into a government program at Orange Coast College, driving a Lamborghini. Kind of fun. See, I like Lamborghinis and Ferraris. But it's like this today. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Pay tax or buy a spaceship. That's what they do. That all says taxes. Properties on all 5 islands. That's nice. Properties and mansions at Big Bear and Havasu. Why not? See, I didn't have a house as a kid. So I had to do one thing, and learn how to play the winning the game of business. My first series, page 6, paragraph 3, someone else stole this as well, it's typical. It says, cash flow free up your time. Financial freedom. See, this is where I brought in my first million. Don't worry, I brought in my first billion at 21, 2 corporate structure. It's just fun stuff. You want to play? We're going to play winning the game of business. Today, you're going to plan the problem. Plan that damn problem. Your problem is, what do? Come on, it's ridiculous. If you have shitty credit, it's your own damn fault today. You screwed it up. Well, wah, 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 let's stop it. You screwed up your credit because you didn't know Ray's rules and tools. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough that started TRW and Aspiri behind the scenes. Every card needs a damn sticky. Sticky. We got to dummy proof this. If you take your credit card past 29%, you drop the score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. If somebody does, that's called stupid. You lost your job, what the hell are you going to do? These don't fluctuate. These don't fluctuate. You understand? Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Up to $1 million. They don't fluctuate. These do. Come on. I pop a card for Rose here. Here's Rose, okay? First we line her up, and she does a little bit of this and that, and jacks up here over there, no problem. And I say, I'm going to get the American Express card. First one I can't get. I got to tell her what to do next. Then I get this one. Now understand, what does that have to do with anything? This American Express card that she received as of today, it says is being delivered at her door July 9th. That's today, right? July 9th? She got this card. Paid overtime limit can be $100,000, but it's unlimited. See, when you get credit, what do? You screw it up. You jack it up, get stuck. That kind of sucks. So what do we get to do? Pretty simple today. We get to play my way. So in other words, if we're going to plan the problem, stop it. Damn, it pisses me off when people screw up. These don't fluctuate. Huh? See, you're hearing TikTok, Google, and YouTube and all the blah, blah, blah. Hell, I set up the rules and tools behind the scenes, so I know it all. That's why they knew I'm the #1 consultant worldwide personal business credit. You jacked it up and got shitty credit? What the hell's wrong with you? Let's get these suckers. They don't fluctuate. So if we could plan the problem, oh, we lost my job. What do? We got a plan. This guy's full of it. Sorry. I lost my job. I got 2 kids. So what? Tough it up. You're a man. Get your damn job. Go work. Drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. Have a garage sale. He's in his jammies. I don't believe him. Hey, I'll give him the food for the kids. Come here. I'll put you on the phones. I'll put you to work now. I'm looking for people all the time. You want a job? Let me know. So as we play this game, understand something. We all go through bad times. And then unfortunately, half this world is freaking lazy. Lazy. Half the world is freaking damn well lazy. I have a problem. Here's my problem. Being used and abused as a kid pissed me off. My mother put me in a damn trash can when I was born in a taxi, pissed me off. Finding out they're worth billions of dollars, that pissed me off too. Then I got to be Mrs. Hope, she-devil from hell, used and abused the hell out of me all the time. I wanted out of hell. Maybe you're not motivated enough. Maybe you're sitting there going, beep, 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 beep. That's about it. This is bullshit. Don't worry, one of my books is called Bullshit Didn't Pay Your Bills. So what do? There's me. Corporations worth $3.7 billion of structure. 2009. I got 3 yachts in the backyard. Hell, I'm the 2nd largest advertiser in California, period. I'm at the Bonaventure every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. kicking some assets, helping people like you. Like, what do we get to do? My wife wants to take out 70 people to watch the fireworks on July 4th. Fantastic. That's the middle yacht, not the big one. Okay, we did that too. Next day, I'm in a damn coma. Someone had a damn virus. My wife and I, we got our lives stolen. What the hell would you do the next day? What would you do if everything you got is stolen while you're in a damn coma? And you wake up, your kids and your wife in the car, you got nowhere to go. What would you do? That's what happened to me. See, not everybody likes me, but hell, not everybody likes you. Put up with it. You got to fight through the pain. 3 divisions, write it down. 3 divisions, write it down. 3 what? Divisions. Here. 3 properties, here. 6 liabilities, here. 3 loans, 3 tenants. Who's going to slip, fall in suits and screw us up? We got to plan the problem. You got it so far? Plan the what? Problem. That's what I did. Here's $12 million of credit for the hell of it. Got $62 million of this stuff just on credit cards. It's fun stuff. You see, that's why I set up the dashboards in '87 that you use today. And I designed the 25% rule and tools. So let's play my way for a while, okay? I took my 3 divisions of me. You have chances, 3. I don't get it. Why would anybody have shitty credit when you have 3 chances of 3 of you? And you just use your SSN, you're not even supposed to do that too. You do, this is amazing. If you screwed up 1, you get another chance. Come on, people. Your banks do this in your face every day. Bank of America bankrupt 8,000 locations. Parent company owns a branch called branch number separate tax ID. Ooh, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank. Walmart, Sam's Club, in front of you, stores. You're United States of America Incorporated. 50 corps, 50 what? States and cities. So a corporation is not going to pay tax till it's profitable. But then you think it's going to protect you. Boo! Hell no, it doesn't do that. That's not its design. The design of a corporation was by the Supreme Court. All right? They say a corporation is a legal person. 3 divisions of me. Oh shit, my wife and kids are in the car. What do I do? I build $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. What the hell are you going to do? I bought my wife her next dream house. Dream house. Hell, we live in an estate. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's like, wow, when you drive to the double gates of 45 to 5,000 feet to the main house, what the? That's how we live. You see, I had to make up for not having a house as a kid. And I built that. So understand, 3 divisions of what? 5 closet divisions. See, no matter how much you get in this world, you're going to have your assets kicked again and again. There's always some turd trying to knock you down and take it away. So you got to have a backup for a backup. You got to learn to play my way. Winning the game of business. You understand? See, your problem is you roll the dice as you. Could you imagine Rose here? Got her this American Express card. She got it today. It's right there, right there. Let's take the American Express card. All right, paid over time limit. It's unlimited. It doesn't show up on personal files. It's a business card. Let's turn that sucker into a Blueprint loan. Blueprint, $250,000, and let's go buy a storage unit. You ready to play? Again, it's going to be up to you. See, the problem with you is your lack of knowledge, is your stupidity. You're not stupid. You follow stupid. And every time you listen to these people on TikTok, Google, YouTube, even me, are they going to hold your hand every step of the way? Personally, I do every client. Over 50 million people so far. Analyze them all. Why not? See, what they want to do is get on stage and talk about themselves. It's amazing when you go to these big events, they're going to go like this. Look how great I am. This is what I did. Who gives a shit? You care what it can do for you. You. You don't give a damn what they have to talk about. Hearing everybody's story, it's like every time after you heard the 3rd story, you heard them all. And you got to listen 3 days of that crap? Don't you want rules and tools? Let's go buy a storage unit. I've got 3 right here I'm in the process of playing with. Would you like to play with me? Oh, I'm sorry, there's 4. Right there. You see, that's called auto income. Now, you got 2 of my clients on Tickety Talk and Google and YouTube doing laundromats and dry cleaners. They're damn clients of hell. They took it from my book anyway that I wrote 40 years ago. Laundromats, dry cleaning, car washers. What? Simple. The apartment complexes, storage units. You want to play yet? Let's see. Here's your problem. Let's go for your problem, where your problem is right now. You lose your job. Stop it. The first thing you do when you lose your job is you call every damn creditor you have and you increase your damn limits. You increase every damn card you got because you're getting ready to go shit. Day, week, month, or year. You better plan this. You see, you don't plan. You get your assets kicked and you sit there going, beep, 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 beep. That's all, folks. You lose your job today, you got 8 months. In 8 months, if you don't replace your income, it's oh shit, day, week, month, or year. Can't feed the kids. Can't take care of the spouse, the wife, or husband. Got to pay the house payment, the car payment. Whoa, shit. And if you're a man, it screws with your head every time. Women will never understand how a man thinks, period. Yes, we're stupid. That's just the way we are. But you know what? You don't understand the pain we feel inside. You have no idea. Fighting that pain, getting through that every time we're fighting to get where we need to go. Because it's our responsibility to take care of the family. You got 8 months before shit gets worse. What do? You jack up your cards, you drop your score, you get stuck, you can't get anymore. You back yourself and family in a damn corner, and you hawk your house, and you're stupid. What you did was stupid. Why didn't you just fluctuate these suckers? Oh shit, day, week, month, year don't last forever. It don't last forever. So if I use this up to $1 million, my score never drops. Why would you use cards that drop the score, get stuck, can't get any more? What the hell's wrong with you? I didn't know, Ray. I'm tired of hearing that shit. I've been hearing that for 40 plus years. I wish I'd have known that, Ray. You should have just researched who's the #1 consultant worldwide. Me. $60 billion of credit over the process for my clients and even for you if you want. But it's up to you. Let's increase the down limits. Let's get ready to fight. Let's get ready to protect our families and our assets and understand we need to analyze you. Here's our problem. We have to analyze you. I've analyzed 50 million people. Do you understand? In 49 friggin' years, 6 days a week, the only Saturday I ever took off that I can remember, because it was Christmas. And hell, I want to cancel that too. Why? Because Christmas is for some fat guy delivering presents. That's okay. They never came to my house as a kid. I didn't get my first Christmas or birthday till I got a beautiful wife who finally gave me one. So the reality is, he never showed it at my house. So guess what? I like to cancel Christmas and praise God instead. That's just my opinion. Here, let's start with this 639. Shitty credit. Wow. Let's get you to a 728. Then an 828. You see, I wrote the rules and tools. All right? Credit repairs are fraud. Fraud. Don't worry, they're using my letters online anyway. So what do we get to do? Wow. So if we analyze you, I can tell you personally, out of this mouth and your ears, I will tell you personally. You're not going to be passed to somebody else. My team will help you, but you're going to hear it from me. You're going to hear the real results from me, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I expect you to do. I don't want you to think. The more you think, the more you screw it up. My way works, your way sucks. We're going to get 100,000 of credit. Let's watch. Come on. Common sense. It's a $50,000 card. Would you like 2 of those? See, here's what I want you to think about. When you have an oh shit day, month, or week, or year, you need money or credit. Money or credit. No money, got to get credit. No money, no honey. So what do? If we have 8 cards, okay, up to $10,000 each, up to $1 million of credit, corporation, but here we have the 100,000 of personal. Personal, 100,000. That's all I want to think about. If we can only use 29% rule the way it was designed in the first place in '87 by me, that's $29,000, the average person in debt anyway. That gives us 71,000 of safety credit. See, we have to get through that oh shit time, week, month, year, and it could be up to that year. 71,000 of safety credit does that, does it not? And these don't fluctuate. So there's a science behind the madness over the time. We get to play. And then you got to cut out all the crap out you spend every day. You are the worst bookkeeper in the world. You piss away $50 every other day. That sucks. That's $700 a month. And on top of that, $50 every other day. If I spend $5,000 on this card today, $5,000, the payment's $50 a month. You could finance your American dream and write it all off and offset taxes at the same time. Why you don't do that, I don't know. You're what, 35 to 75 years old? You're sitting there going, me. You've been ripped off by friends and family, a couple of them, some of you. How about you're your worst damn enemy? Your problem is you don't know how to do this. You don't know how to play the game to win, but I do. I designed the system for you. Play my way. Now let's watch. A corporation, let's think about Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, they have bankrupt locations, grocery stores, Sam's Club, Walmart, even cities. We create a line of defense. It is a line of defense. So I already drew it for you because I didn't want to take 20 minutes to do this while we're talking. So draw your line of defense right here. If one of these houses have a problem, now understand, here's 3 properties, that's 3 divisions. That's 6 liabilities. 6 liabilities. You understand that? 3 loans and 3 turds that could sue me and screw me up. If this one sues this company here, they're going to sue the corporation in this. If you know there's a lawsuit, you can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. You can save the good pieces like banks and grocery stores do. Your problem is you think a corporation's there to protect you. I'm sorry, these people on TikTok, Google, and YouTube going blah, blah, blah. Put them on stage with me. I'll rip them apart, knowledge to knowledge. I get tired of bullshit. It's one of my books called Bullshit Don't Pay Your Damn Bills. Corporations are free. You pay a damn filing fee. Now watch. If we take the American Express card, one of these, or the one I got Rose right here, it's right here, simple. All right, I do this, people, every day. What do we get to do? We get to play the game. So here it says she's getting it today, July 9th. Let's take that, paid overtime limit, get to 100,000, and it's unlimited up to $1 million, and let's get a blueprint loan to go buy a storage unit. Let's write a damn check. See, your problem, you keep using your money. That's called stupid. That's why you have shitty credit. You got something you did was stupid. You're not stupid. Well, what you did was stupid. Is that okay to say the truth? Well, now, if we buy a storage unit together, let's understand. If we position this together, what are we going to do? Let's watch. Here is a corporation, divisions here. We're talking about Blueprint loan. You wrote down Blueprint loan, right? Blueprint loan, $250,000. Chase, Stellar Bank, or American Express. Write it down again. And what are we going to do? We're going to take this one that I'm putting in escrow. Okay, it's $2.1 million. Right there, $2.1 million. Okay. All right, it brings in $32,000 a month. So let's watch the numbers. Okay. We take this $32,000 a month. We divide it by 4 people. You, 3 of you, and me. 3 of you and what? Me. If only just you and me, we're going to divide it by 2. See, here's the thing you got to understand. I don't want to run a damn business. I never wanted to, don't want to. I had the largest manufacturing installation company for satellite in the world, largest donut chain in the world, cleaning company in the world. I create shit that makes money. I invented car finder as a kid. I got $1 million in the bank, having fun, driving a Lamborghini. What were you doing? Hell, I never went to high school. That would have been a waste of my damn time. I'm having fun making money. But again, $32,000. Okay. That means 4 people to their corporations will get $8,000 a month. Do you understand $8,000 a month, right? All right, you got it so far? We're going to close an escrow. Now, watch. To get the Blueprint loan, it's going to cost us $1,990 a month. So $1,999, say $2,000, just round it off. Out of $2,000, we get the net $6,000 bucks. Okay, is that okay? $6,000 a month? So as we position this for 6 months, 6 months later, the money's going up. I want you to hear the word going up after 6 months after you build a reserve. Got it? The next thing is, what do we do? 1.1 million, 20% down, we need $109,000. If a Blueprint loan is $250,000 per person, can we write a check for $109,000? What do you think? Yeah, it's borrowed money, not taxable. Ooh. So over here, here's you, times 9 locations. You see, if you're going to get to millionaire status, you're going to need 9 divisions to literally have 9 locations of something. Car wash, laundromat, dry cleaning, whatever. You're one of my books. Simple. And that means $864,000 a month. No, that's actually a year. Pay attention. So here's almost $900,000 a year per location. So if we times that correctly, all right, per division, we now have what? Hey, that's $1 million per year per location. We could play the game times 9. Would you like $1 million a year yet? Would you like $1 million? Then we do another one and another one. You see, what you have to understand, this is a science behind it. This person doesn't run it because storage units are dummy proof, always have been. You're an investor. It runs itself pretty much with its cameras and people, service. And what do? You create $8,000, $10,000 a month. Now, here's one I did with one person, okay? We got $17,350 a month to the corporations. Their corp and my corp. $17,350. Now, let's understand that $17,350, we receive the money. It means a corporation receives money, absorbs it, and then it has to pay tax on the leftover after the debts, after the bills. Borrow money's not taxable. So now we can get a paycheck. Your LLC, peekaboo, bullshit. C Corp, you're going to turn it to S because I said so. You're going to fill out a 1244 or a 2553. You're going to make your corporation make money an S Corp. S Corp, got it? Because I said so. Now, you're going to get a paycheck, then some ding-dong ticket. You're going to be taxed. Shut the door. Shut up. Your house payment interest is going to offset the tax. You get break even. Isn't that fun? And then we make more money. There's a different strategy for that, too. We get to play my way. Why? I'm sorry. I think your way sucks. I tell everybody in this office and outside the door, you're wrong, I'm right. You're wrong, I'm right. The world is wrong, and I'm right. That's not to be arrogant. It's because I wrote the rules and tools. You have a problem. How many times do you have an oh shit day in your life? Day, week, month, or year. Half of you have shitty credit because why? You didn't pay attention. I didn't know any better, Ray. Stop it. You could have researched me a long damn time ago. I'm online 6 days a week. 6 days a week. Live. Don't give me excuses because I'll get you to millionaire, but I will basically not put up with excuses. Think. 38 steps to reach a goal. That's all it takes. And then we have to hear it 8 times. To master something, we need to hear it 8 times. 8 times. 8 times. So all of a sudden, we got to do one thing. Now I'm 17 and a half years old. I'm driving a Lamborghini. I got $1 million in the bank, going to East Coast College, having fun. You know what happens? I go to this event. It's going to say, oh, payphones. It sells payphones. Okay. And then I wrote a book on that too. Let's understand, payphones. They said it makes $300 a month. Okay. I'll buy 10. Can I have 10, please? Thank you. So I bought 10. And then I go back to the events, and these people are complaining. I don't understand about stupid. Do you understand stupid? Here's a lady complaining, bitching and complaining. It only made me $280 last month. Excuse me, ma'am. If you don't like it, I'll tell you what, let me buy you your locations. You see, if we take out a calculator, an old type, and I got 22,000 payphones, what I got when I bought everybody's routes, that's $6.6 million a month. It's a numbers game. Isn't that fun? I like numbers. You like numbers now? Now I got 19 houses at the time. But here's my problem. You can't get number 20. How'd you get 19? They're telling me no. I don't like the word no. Do you like no? No means they don't know how. Do you understand they don't know what, how? Here's what I did. I transferred my properties to division process. Nobody teaches division process because they haven't paid attention yet. Hell, I invented it in 85, 86 when I got permission to by the Secretary of State of California. Division process. Understand to get rid of a bad piece when you have an oh shit day. You watch me. I had 19 different Shakey's pizzas. One got on fire. What did I do? Disconnect Isolate Incorporated. My 31 flavor ice creams, my Subways, my what? All right? And then I got my first Jack in the Box in 19. Didn't you? What's wrong with you? These don't work? I like auto income. I didn't know to call it residual income, passive income. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. I just need money coming in. That's all I needed. 10,000, 100,000, $1 million a month to a day. Hell, why not? I did it. So can you. See, your problem is the lack of knowledge. It's your stupidity. You're not stupid. Half of you are freaking lazy. The other half have shitty credit because you didn't pay attention. The other half, let's go get it. Which one are you? Now, my next series is pretty simple. I wrote, very simple, the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit, 12 books and 12 CDs. See, I wanted to design books for dummies. See, when I do something new, I feel stupid. To be honest with you, I have to master it and go over it again and again. I master everything I do. And that's my goal for me, for you. Now understand, I couldn't get books for dummies, it was already taken. How about a book per month, every month in 12 months, at the end of that, you have a blueprint for success, my TV show for 30 years, even for George Putnam and I doing things as well. All right, and what do you got? 1,000 steps, rules, and tools for a $1 million corporation. Isn't that fun? See, it's called financial freedom for a reason. You're so busy wanting to run a business. No, thank you. I just want you to be the damn bank. Is that okay? Is it okay if you're the bank? Now, I had incorporated you, repackaged in America, and only America I gave to Don King. He wanted it for his movie or something. Okay, no problem. So we play the game. You see, guess what? Most of you rich and famous people are my clients from years ago. We get to play. Oh, you're going to be like Humpty Dumpty. I got to rebuild you my way. We're going to take the investment group and go public in about a year from now. It'll be worth about $10 billion more. Hell, why not? I'm the guy that created auto income. I'm the expert. Let's play. Now, you got 3 choices here. Pick it. Write it down. You do it all. Now, I coach my David, my Lloyds, and I coach my Genius to get their $1 million companies, and they're doing 10 or 20 million. That's good. They're happy. I have 2 private groups at 4:30 on Saturday, millionaire group, $11 million of credit, and then one at 6 o'clock in the morning, about $6 million credit. Play. And then class all through the day for you. Until you get to that point that I invite you in their private club. What do we do? Now, I'll let you do all the work, and I'll teach you how. Is that okay? If we do it together, it's called you do, I do, we do, okay? We do it together. I'm going to have you elect me through a resolution or permission slip of a corporation as your attorney in fact. It means I have power of attorney, that's it. So I don't need Michael to correct you or do another video with someone else going, oh, I agree with that. Hell, Michael came out of prison after 9 friggin' years. He had to just shut up. That's just my opinion. Because he shouldn't be given an opinion, okay? But that's just an opinion that I have for him and to leave everything alone. See, you got to understand something. I'm going to be your attorney in fact, power of attorney. I'm going to be one of your CFOs. So when you go to the bank, I'm on the phone with the bank with you. I was a consultant for banks for 29 years. I'm going to get you a line of credit up to $250,000. Line of credit, ooh, checkbook money. Now, if you want, I'll do all the work. You're an investor. You just want to do all the work, okay? So I'll do all the work. Simple. Again, you do, I do, we do. Got it? Now, what happens is very simple. Here's a program. And this is one that's starting to really chap my assets. Because all these people wanting to get into it, but they want to do it casually. If I could have hired me, I would have sold everything I had to get what I need. Because this guy's not full of shit. Most people are. But again, that's what happens here. My coaching for a year is $30,000, and I'm almost sold out, got it? $30,000 a year. I take 6 calls a day, 5 days a week. But that's $30,000. I give them $300,000 in credit. Every program I've ever done, I try to give them 10 times their investment. $300,000 of credit on top of that for personal business. Why not? So let's understand. If you partner with me, if you want to, it's up to you. It's very simple. You're going to go and get a call from me every other week. You and I on the phone. I'm going to blueprint you my way. I'm going to tell you what to do. I don't want you to think. The more you think, you screw it up. Sorry to say. It's $23,000. It's $23,000. I'm almost to the point I've closed out the last escrow I've got scheduled right now and opening a new one. Guess what's going to happen? I'm not going to discount it anymore. I'm tired of the payments. I'm tired of this. No, I need real people who want to play me, my way. I get tired of that crap. I find I'm coaching someone yesterday, they haven't paid their balance. What the hell's going on here? All right, it just chaps them. Well, what? Today, you want to partner with me? It's today. Today. You heard the word today? July 9th is today. Today, not tomorrow, not an hour from now. It's today if you want to do it for 10 grand. If not, then pay $23,000. Got it? That's what it's worth anyway. I'm giving an opportunity for someone who wants to close an escrow with me. If you step up to the plate, use Zelle now, and knock off the garbage. There's no garbage there. You're stuck with me every other week. And I'm going to tell you what to do exactly. I don't want you to think. The more you think, you had your chance to think. We don't think anymore. We are going to win the game of business. You got it? Win the game. You want to join in escrow? You will need a corporation with 18 divisions. 18 divisions, and I'll show you why. Simple. Now, the banks, what do? Simple. Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, bankrupt locations, branch number, grocery store, city. You have the chance to have 3 divisions of you. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you understand the SS4 can be used, not abused, 26 ways? Hell, I explained it to Ted Turner when I was 9.5 years old. I had to explain it to him slowly. 3 divisions of me. See, today, if banks and grocery stores and Sam's Club and Geico and cities can do this, why can't you? The world is we the people, the constitutional rights. And what do we at? We get the Bill of Rights too. All these things allow you to have more chances than one. But again, your first goal is for you to stop bringing the damn pain home. Quit jacking up the cards and doing the wrong damn thing. These fluctuate, these don't. Simple. Basic. So let's give him a CFO. Is that okay? CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Now, you're going to have to look behind the curtain. That's what I did all my life. Look behind the curtain. What does that mean? Simple. Mrs. Hope, which I got to be from 3.5 years old to 9.5 years old, would drop me off at Redondo Beach Pier every morning at 6:30. She'd roll down her window and say, if you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'm going to leave you there to die. Her eyes would get red. She was the devil. Had to eat out of a damn trash can. Sucks. All right? I didn't like that fact she wanted to use and abuse me and her family. They're helping the kids. Bullshit. I got pissed off. I stole off the pier. He'd have a trash can. He caught me. What am I going to do? All he could say is look at me and go, boy, take out the trash. I'll call the police. He said it 3 times. Which one do you think I picked? Everything to me is a lesson. Marina Del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Palace Breeze, and Rat Beach. I gather magazines. Hell, they got money. I can do it too. See, your problem is you don't pay attention. So let's write down what I want you to write down. You ready? See it, believe it, go get it. Write it down. See it, make your list, believe it, and go get it. It works. But again, here's a corporation. Let's focus. I know you're being told the corporation protects you. It does to a point, but not really. We're going to show you why, and we'll explain it to you too. Now, a corporation is a legal person. See right there? It's right there. It's chapter 18. I'm not here to be CPA attorney. Get that marked. Now, Mrs. Hope had a poker game every Wednesday night, rich and famous people. She'd tell everybody, do not talk to that piece of shit in the corner. I was a piece of shit. She hated me. Oh, well. So what did I do? I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Library next door. Man, what's this mean? She came back 5 minutes later. Here's a microphone. Here's a book. I read the book. I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old. I just memorized everything she said. I had to learn how to spell it after that. Kind of screwed my head up a little bit. You see what says may sue or be sued? May what sue or be sued? Now, here's the bottom bothers me. You understand? 17,983 bothered me. I knew it was wrong. I was 9.5 years old. Now, I sent away $10. You got $10? But that corporation today is $30. Would you like a free corporation? Can you imagine half of you spent $5,000 to an attorney CPA and they made you pay the filing fee? What's the corporation have? Magic dust or something? Or you bought it from a corporation service? I've been giving out corporations for 49 years for free. Take a picture. Free corporation everywhere. You pay your filing fee. That's all you got to do. $30, $100, whatever. See, you didn't learn diddly squat. That's your own damn fault. You paid for a piece of paper that did nothing for you besides, that's about it. So now, my first corp was Helping Hand. Look it up. Secretary of State of California. I was 9.5. I got 100,000 credit in the mail. Everybody got credit back then. This came in the mail. We had to apply. Okay. Mrs. O thought I was a crook. She called Ted Turner, was at that poker game. And then later they became an attorney. And I had to explain to him how to use the SS4 26 ways. Okay, that's what I had to do. I also got named to the movie Dave, if you check it out. Now, I started the Orange County Blind Center when I was 12.5. And that kind of screwed me up because I used the word Braille. I got named in a lawsuit at 12.5 years old because I was on the officer's list. And some ding-dong's going to go, well, you got to be 18. They didn't say that back then, dummy. So I'll never bring the what pain home. Here's the problem with the lie. The corporation is going to protect you. I got an LLC, Corey. I don't have a corp. Peekaboo. Bullshit. Corporation files bankruptcy, hypothetically. Okay, what do you have? Well, the Federal Protection Act. That's what it says, Federal Protection. You filed personal, you didn't seal your record, and you let it show up on your credit file. That's called stupid. But a corporation filed a bankruptcy under Federal Protection Act because you want to, but you guarantee the credit card, the building, the car. Who signed for that? You. You on TikTok, you on Google, and you on YouTube. You signed it. They're going to come get you. So if someone says the corporation protects you, that's called BS. Because you're signing everything, even on the bank. So guess what? Ken Yarbrough and I, in 1987, wrote a book called File Segregation. Ken was CID, bodyguard for President Nixon, and all the blah, blah, blah. He wanted to lie in the book. I didn't like it. Ken, I don't want to lie. Ray, your division process takes 3 to 6 months. I don't care. All right, the IRS lets me file it, publish it, and get a damn tax ID. You only get one SSN. You're a duck and a sheep. Quack, quack, quack. But you can have multiple entities under SS4. Ooh, I like that. You want some more? Okay. So what do we do? Now, if you're on TikTok, just hit the screen a couple times. Like me, like me, like me. If you don't like me, leave me alone. See, now everybody likes me and everybody likes you. And you can follow me on Google and YouTube, okay? All right, subscribe as well. We can have fun. But let's understand. A corporation under the Ray's rules, my rules, can do 4 things. 4, write them down. Write them down. See, here's the problem with Bill here. Bill is listening, taking pictures, and I said no pictures, so Bill don't know how to listen. But now the next problem with Bill, he's going to take a picture and now learn diddly squat. When your eyes and your body and you write something down, your mind records. This is a recording device, the hands and the ears and the eyes. See, if you don't record, how are you going to know it? You got to understand, a corporation buffers tax. No tax is due to it's profitable. Corporate credit, hell, it's all the damn write-off. This is free damn money. I didn't have a mommy and a daddy and a family to give me money. I built the credit, got the money to get the honey. That works. But again, you get to write it all off. The car's fleet price. Oh, don't worry. The hotel, I get a free buffet every time. Now, divisions, I divide, and I set those up. Understand? I had to pay franchise tax fee in, basically 1984. They told me per corporation, $800 to $1,000. Are you kidding me? I got all these things I own. That's $100,000 a month. That's $1.2 million. Hell no. I got permission to create a division process. So that's what I did. Oh, division's a line of defense. Screw up one, go get another one, another one. Don't screw up on purpose. Don't have the intent to do fraud. Your banks and grocery stores do this with subsidiaries in your face. Your problem is you didn't realize you had the same rights and rules and tools, but you didn't play. So maybe we can learn that today. Is that okay? Wow, they're cheap. Multiple functions. I can buy all right, at wholesale price. That's what I always did. Multiple credit reports. Every one of these entities under a corporation basically can get a blueprint loan. So if I get this American Express card for Rose here, okay, would she like 5 more? So that means I can get a blueprint loan up to how many? As many as I'll have an entity with a tax ID legitimate business. I bet I can get $1 million. Pretty easy to do. So multiple credit reports, understand. Corporate credit doesn't show up on your personal file unless it's a Spark card from Capital One. From there, they're cheap. Multiple functions, real estate. I don't understand why people talk, well, they don't pay the rent, you lose everything. Bullshit. Division process. How about this? A division with the property, they don't pay. You get them out of the property, I get you $65,000 anyway. That's right. I invented Homestead Blocker, UCC1 Chattel Mortgage, because that was the goal. Every time there was a problem, I came with a solution. I kept talking to grown-ups as a kid. They can answer a damn question. I just thought they were all stupid when I was a little kid. I grew up and realized they were all stupid. This is my opinion. So real estate, I can separate pieces. Every piece as a division is a line of defense. You see that old shit day now as a division, not the corporate, not you. Your problem is you didn't repackage you my way. Debt follows tax ID, debt follows Social Security, and builds credit reports. Corporate credit's a write-off, personal credit's not. I wonder if we can play. Danny and I bought this unit, 64 units. But I need 66 divisions. One to buy it, all right, one to guarantee it. I never buy things as a corporation, by the way. If you buy things as a corporation, I'm going to say you're stupid. I'm sorry. Because if they sue that, they sue you. Congratulations. Division process, separate pieces when there's an oh shit day, week, month, or year. So I need 66 units because I'm going to go back to them. When I created a form called Assignment of Mortgage in the 80s, it was fun. I like this. So I want to become the bank. You want to be the bank? How many divisions do I need? Let's see. If I want one card, $100,000, which I just got Rose here, it's up to $1 million right there. It's unlimited up to $1 million. I invented something called daisy chaining. Let's get 99 more cards. They offer it. Let's get 9. 100,000 plus 9 more is how much again? See, you got to realize you've been doing it wrong since day one. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. Let's think. I want 9 divisions for what? 9 locations? No, 9 lines of credit, then 9 locations to make it 18. Got it so far? See, we build the foundation so you never bring the pain home again. Since I didn't have a family as a kid, I don't know what that's really like. Never had a Christmas and a birthday. I just had to work and get my asses kicked all the time. I don't want to bring the pain home because I finally got a family. So what do? 9 means 18. Write it down. 18 means 36. 36 means 72. Your goal is up to you, not me. You tell me what you want to play with. What do we get to do? This is in my book 38 years ago. I invented division process 40 years ago. Do you understand this? What the hell you been? And don't worry, I got all the applications for cash credit to show it anyway. Here's a corp with the division and 3 and 2 more, 1 more. That created up to $16 million of credit. Got it? Financing the dream. Winning the game of business. Ooh, American Express. The only 2 cards that I got them 18 years ago to do a POT, paid over time limit. It's a double card. It's a revolving, but it's paid over time. It doesn't fluctuate. You could jack this sucker up $1 million, it will not bring your score down at all. You jacked up the wrong damn cards. Now jump up and kick yourself in the assets for being silly and dumb, following the wrong rules and tools. Oh, you didn't follow any at all? Whose fault is that? Corporate credit doesn't show up on personal file unless it's a green Spark from Capital One. The other ones don't. Here's American Express. Ray Reynolds University, right there. They offer me 99 more cards. Wow. Let's see, 99 with 100,000 each. How much is that now? You see, I can turn that into $100 million. We're going to daisy chain credit per division. See, you allowed yourself to be the duck and the sheep. A division, you can basically disconnect, I say incorporate, if you have a bad piece. You're entitled to 3 for you too, by the way. So why don't we daisy chain the credit? Let's go get 1 to get 10 more. Is that okay? It's a numbers game. I'm sorry, every location is not going to work. But the reality is you allow yourself to be the duck and the sheep. Stop it, please. But it's up to you. Let's daisy chain the credit. Got it so far? Up to 2.5 million. Would that be all right? We play my way for a while? It's called daisy chain the credit to $1 million. You got to be careful. So let's watch. When I get somebody a pack of 10, here's my problem. I get them a pack of 10, but I need them to understand there's a fee for every card you get. So you might release only one at a time because it's very careful. So a pack of 10, for instance. So that means I get 10 cards of American Express at the same time. So if they're connected and we don't daisy chain yet, then we daisy chain, ask for separate billing. Separate billing, you ask for one at a time because there's a fee, and you time the fee. You see, $60,000, okay, what happens? We build it on what happens. Every 10,000 you spend, you get $60 points. So 60 points ends up being what, 60 bucks. Oh, let's play the game and know that it's a numbers game. Every one of these got 10, pack of 10. So that's like, if we do it correctly, 100,000 each. By the way, and I do a pack of 10, someone, I charge them 10 grand. $1,000 per card. Because if we do it right and time it right, that becomes $1 million. All right? You see in 2007, 8, 9, people were wiring up to 100,000 a day 10 times. Making $1 million a day was pretty easy because I can build $1 million of credit right away. Simple. Now, it's manageable debt. 100,000 are personal, all right? Auto income and $1 million of corporate credit, and then we leverage money. See, I taught people how to leverage money, rich and famous, all the time. Who think they learned it from Donald Duck? So what do? Let's pretend you're going to do what I tell you to do. What a concept. Why don't we borrow money, not taxable, corporate credit, and go buy the lifetime income. This means we're going to buy the fourplex, the apartment complex, the Jack in the Box, the Wendy's restaurant, the storage unit, the car wash. I don't want to run a damn business, do you? I just want to be the damn bank. Does that make sense? We could play my way for a while. Now, here I had a problem, 1987, 88, 89. I got $53 million of this. They're shrinking my limits. So you don't use the card that starts to shrink the limit. That's not good. So what did I do? My next book was called Buckets of Money. I took 4.6 million out of the 53. I loaned at it in buckets of money to people. I invented Homestead Block. UCC when a child a mortgage, they don't pay, I get all the goodies, and I get a $65,000 insurance check back to me. See, when I lose, I still win. Don't you want to play that game too? But again, that's $190,000 a month. See, I went back to the library. All right, C191D allows that corporation to loan money privately. By the way, the notes became $1.1 billion. Is that okay? We play my way for a while? See, I think your way sucks. Hard to say, but it's true. So what do? I get discounts. If I set up a division for you today, I need a name of a person, name of a business, or division name, or wholesale name. Now, I'm going to add history. We're going to take history from here on my dashboards. I designed the dashboard in 1987 when I'm training Yarborough, Tier W Experian, oh goody. All I need is 2,000 of history. I don't need tax ID till I ask for separate billing. So let's watch. If I add you to one of my cards, like I did Rose there, and I pop the card off my card, I get a choice of separate billing, which I always ordered for you, separate billing. See, that way you don't have to be connected to my card ever again. Is that okay? Then we ask to daisy chain it because we make it more and more and more. It's up to you. So if you want 3 divisions with or without credit, you want 9, you want 12. There you go. Take a picture. So I get 3 divisions, $19.99, $10,000 in credit. Okay. 3 with no credit, $9.99. 9, 12, all right, there you go. Now, hopefully you took a picture of that. I'm going to double the numbers today while you're online. When you're offline, when we're not broadcasting anymore, it goes back to normal price, okay? So that means 3 becomes 6, 9 is 18, and 12 is 24. If you did it now. And if you Zelle, you get to save 10% on that too. It's a motivator to get you to do now. Got it so far? Now, do you want to be a millionaire? I'm sorry, these people on TikTok really piss me off. I'm rich. Look at my helicopter. Look at my yacht. I'm rich. Blah, 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 blah. They're not rich. See, their corporations are rich. If they were rich, they'd have to pay 48% in tax. Be a bunch of ducks and sheep. See, I learned a long time ago as a little boy. I sold seeds and mowed yards and clackers all weekend. I came home, and that lady, that mean SOB, she grabbed my $52 and said, "You're paying rent." I was paying rent at 8.5 years old. Kind of sucks. See, I wanted out of hell. So I was smart enough to never put something in my name. Something in your name is called stupid. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. So let's play my way. Okay? All right, do you want to be a millionaire? Say no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? Say hell yes. And now a corporation with 9 divisions. That's up to $1 million of credit, 9 locations. Would you like 9 locations? Would you like $1 million a year? The math makes sense. Would you like to join me in an escrow? Would you like to join me in an escrow? I'll get you one of these and get one of these and get a blueprint loan. See, I'm going to help you get the financing behind the credit as I rebuild you the right way. You have no excuses. The only excuse you didn't want to play. That's up to you. What do we do? 100,000 credit today. Today. If I build it for you personally, that's what I want to do for you. The office charges $10,000 to build it up, no problem. And what's going to happen is very simple. They discounted $8,000 today for you, okay? If you did it while I broadcast, it's half price. It's $5,000 bucks. It's simple. If you sell, you save 10% on that. Again, you get the money to get the honey. That's the goal. And you use it for the income, auto income business that I'm going to put you into anyway. Now, let's say today you want 100,000 of personal and business. Let's just double that to 10 grand, right? No. Let's do this. Let's make it 7,9998 or 998. So 8,000 bucks. So 8,000 gets you 200,000. See, there's your go. That's a today's situation during a broadcast. So again, if you Zelle, you save 10% on that too. The goal is getting you the money to get the honey. The honey's the building, the Lamborghini, or the helicopter or the spaceship, or just paying your damn bills. Take a picture. There's the Zelle information. Zelle was purchased by 6 banks on July 22nd. All right, July 6th on 2022. I love Zelle. Zelle now. Now say you want to use a card. Okay. Call the office, 800-254-9506. They will charge you 5% more because that's what they charge. The banks charges, that's what they charge you. Simple. Now, isn't the goal to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty? I'm sorry, I'm going to suck out stupid and put all smart. You're not stupid, none of you are. So don't ever think I'm calling you stupid. So what you did was stupid. We all do stupid. That's why we watch funniest videos, right? We're all laughing at how stupid they do. You are highly intelligent today. You're going to listen and learn. That's the goal. Humpty Dumpty time. What do we do? Time's up. Here's our problem. You're in the third quarter. Third quarter. All right? That means between now and the end of the year, you blink and it's 2026. Corporation needs to be filed now to start its first year. Help me, help you, and help other people. What do? Let's do a referral program. Be an affiliate. Take a picture now. I'd like you to understand we have this program called HubSpot. You log in your referrals. It logs in your name. You tell me how you want to get paid, by Zelle, credit card, or store credit. Or would you like a check sent in the mail? Simple. So what happens is the system picks up any referrals. Would you like them $1,000 today? You could have made $1,000 right now. Give me 5 to 10 referrals. That's all you got to do. Simple. Make a friend, make a buck. As a little boy, all the people were nosy because they ate out of a trash can. Got used and abused and nobody gave a shit. So what did I do? Always good. Anybody ask me how I'm doing, it's the same answer to this day. Always good. To myself, I say, thank you, Jesus. I got another day. Understand. So I'd like to have you join my Puppet Master Club. I started it 40 years ago. My rich and famous people, normal people like you too. We get to play. Here's Linda. The Hyatt Hotel in Texas converted now to the Blueprint Apartments. All right, 127 divisions. Should be $50 million project. Take a picture. You'll hear Linda say right to you, I made her a millionaire 5+ times. Simple. The project, she has it at 27 million. It's going to go up to 50 if she listens some more. Simple. We play. I believe Shaq's a puppet master. He's winning the game of business too. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Hell, I started the Puppet Master Club. Here's 1,013 divisions. 1,013. Is that okay? So what do? Boring and steady. Boring and steady. Now I want you to have your camera ready and your cell phone. You ready? I need you to be ready. Ready? Got it? We're going to take a corporation. We're going to put 9 divisions on it. We're going to take 1 card and go get 9 more cards. Got it? We're going to daisy chain that 100,000 into $1 million. Every division is now going to have a different function. Every division will have a blueprint loan of 250,000 up to that, and we get to go buy another location of something too. Isn't that okay? Now, if you name your corporation after you, I'll call that stupid. I'm sorry, you're not stupid. What you're doing is stupid. You named it after you, so who are they going to sue? You. All right, you name it for what it does. Then what's going to happen? All they can do is what it does. And if you actually let the business do business, it's called stupid too. See, the reality is simple. A corporation should be a management company. The way I designed it in the first place, okay? So what do? Financial freedom. Up to $1 million a month. Is that okay? Take your picture now. You're going to print that in color. You're going to laminate it, put it on your desk, and make it your screensaver. There's your real goal. Everything you've done for the last, 75 years, 50, 30, 40 years, whatever, what did you do? You should have owned the neighborhood. Should have bought the damn Wendy's restaurant, okay? But that's the goal. You need $100,000 to partner. We needed how much again? All right, $9,000 right here, right there. As one of the 4, buying an apartment complex. No, this is a storage unit that's going to get us $8,000 a month. $1 million a year, is that okay? Is $1 million a year okay? No, we do it again and again. Can we do more? See, your goal is to understand there's a science behind that. Always has been. Winning the game of business. So what do? I got to blueprint you. I've got to literally sit down on the phone or Zoom with you and your partner of life. We need to blueprint you. And that's why I called it the Blueprint for Success on my radio and TV show for the last 40 years. All right? I own the rights to that too. I have to correct people and they keep using it. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. Did you file bankruptcy? Have a tax lien? Did you mess up a Chase American Express? I got questions to ask you. I need your partner on life on the phone too, or the Zoom call. Family, corporation, divisions. How many you got? How many you need? Oh, then we're going to have irrevocable trust. See, we're going to plan to live, we're going to plan to die. We have to do both. See, the reason we have probate attorneys is because people are not spending $30 and they're being stupid. That's my opinion. The car is a division. The house should have been bought through a trust. Simple. It's auto income and cash flow fee per time. A blueprint call with me is $2,000 for that hour with your partner of life. All right, that's what the office will sell it. I discount it on the webinar for $9.99 if you want today. It's up to you. If you partner with me, all right, the actual call is free. Simple, because you want to play. Now understand, let's watch this. I got permission to create a form or modify. We modified 1985-86. So your corporation is going to have a division and it's going to be number 4A. We can put A, B, C, D, and E, and F if we need more partners. One of my corporations is going to be 4. In an escrow, nobody can really screw you up. Got it so far? Sorry, a friend and family member might have ripped you off or you kind of screwed up yourself. Escrow, we're going to clear an escrow, always. What do? Would you like 25, 50, or 75% of a business? Would you like to be one of 4, or would you like to be 2? See, 2 makes us get more money. All right, is that okay we get more money? $1,600 a month instead? Ooh, I like that. Well, that's only, all right, $8,000 a month. That's $160,000 a month. We could play, but again, do we need 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay? Would you like 25, 50, or 75% of a project? Been doing this since 1987, by the way. We get to play. Now, here's your checklist. Listen very carefully to my words. When we close escrow, you're told up front, out of that $8,000 you're going to get, let's use a realistic one we close escrow. Mickey, she's upset with me. She's mad as hell. She's going to get $8,900 a month. But on her project, she only got $4,000 up front for 6 months. I tell everybody up front, we're going to build a reserve for the first 6 months, and only half of the income is going to come to your corporation. So she got $4,000, she paid $2,000 for the blueprint loan. Only $200 gain. Is that okay? $2,200? Now, 6 months later, it goes $8,900. What are we building? A reserve. See, you don't keep using this to go buy your next location. You leverage the crap out of everything. Debt offsets taxes. We play my way for a while. We get to $10,000, $100,000 to $1 million a month. Is that okay? There's the goal. Now, I give special pricing on a webinar, and that's only now, not later. You want to be a partner? Simple. It's $23,000. You can make payments. You're on a phone call every other week with me. You go to the boot camps, all right, and everything else, and I tell you exactly what needs to be done. If you do it today, before I'm done talking, it's 10 grand. Okay? Because if you want to make a payment for 10,000, hell no. I'm tired of this. I'm ready to run, and people are making me what? Slow down? Hell no. I don't like to slow down. I like to run. So $10,000 for anybody who pays in full today. If you want to make payments, it's $23,000. Simple. Winning the game of business. You want to join an escrow? Let me know. We get to play my way for a while. I want to tell you, you're fired. Let me do it my way first, please. Your way didn't work, did it? Here's your Zelle. Call the office, 800-254-9506. The ability to play the Ray Reynolds University way since 2001. All right, 22,000 building, 22,000 square feet, one technology driver over on Spectrum. Then I found myself in a damn coma. My life got stolen. Boo-hoo, what am I gonna do? All right, got my 3 divisions of me and my 5 closets. See, I believe what you did is you sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're gonna start a business. We're gonna jack up our cars, drop our score, get stuck, can't get anymore, hawk our house, bring the pain home to you and me, be stupid. That's what people do. Understand that. Do you understand that? You should have jacked up these cards, not this. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Why would you jack up the wrong damn card? The goal is never to bring the pain home. Why did you bring the pain home? Plan the problem, safety, credit, line of defense. Got it? Write it down. Plan the problem, safety, credit, line of defense. Simple. Everything I do is rules and tools. There's the go. When I designed this, when I told Yarborough years ago in '87, all debt should be 29% rule. I was going to sue Credit Karma during the pandemic. They kept saying 42%. It was wrong. But again, that's just the way it is. See, it's always been 29%. 30, you drop your score. More, you can't get anymore. You backed yourself in a corner. So what happens is, that's why all the dashboards say below 30 now. Okay? What do? All cards fluctuate but 2. That's the truth, and that's what people should be teaching and preaching about versus their blah, blah, blah. Let's get the bonus. Let's go on a trip. Stop it. It's just a bunch of BS. These don't fluctuate. These do. So what do? We make sure we balance the debt so we can get some more. Why would you bring the pain home? Because you didn't plan the problem. Again, analytical 750. Take a picture. See, I need to have Experian. Credit Karma needs to be fired. They have no phone number, in my opinion. Fired. They don't have Experian. They have no phone number that can really help you. So again, what do? Analytical 750. Okay. You sign on for it. I need Experian, so what do? Chase Bank uses that for personal and business credit cards up to 22%, zero interest up to 22 months. So no interest at all up to 22 months. It's kind of fun. Free money. But again, you can scan it and you'll sign up today if you want to. I endorse them. So here's your 10 steps to 750. There's only 10 steps. Why make it more difficult? All right, there you go again. So what do we have to do? So let's understand. I'd like to have Credit Karma fired. I want Analytical to be the one you do today. All right, why? Because they're going to show all 3. They're going to call you every 46 days. Yeah, they're going to be a pain in the ass. They're going to push you and tell you what you do next. They analyze your credit. They call you every 46 days. Your first analyzation is free. Then they're building this for Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, Business, and even Dun & Bradstreet. So one app's going to do it all. Would you like to play yet? So I endorse them. There's your Zelle if you want today. Or you just scan that, and that's all you got to do. 800-254-9506. The ability to play the game. Now let's do this. Let's take a picture of this credit here. This is supply. Let's say you backed yourself in a corner and you're stuck. No bankruptcy, no debt consolidation. You take supply credit and turn it into cash. Supply into cash, that's the goal. Got it so far? You can rebalance your debt and do it correctly if you want with a good paper trail and a resolution. If I rebuild you to 750 and show you how to do it right without credit repair, all right, the green spark, there are 3, up to 160 times 9, that's $1 million, right? BofA has 3 cards. Now remember, green sparks show up on personal file. Wells Fargo has 4. Inks have 5. Gold card. So let's understand, this is up to $5 million just on 5 of the 10 cards I like. Then we play with, all right, banks. Banks want a 2-year corporate 2-year division for a line of credit called checkbook money. Got it so far? Now that's up to 5.4 million more. That's right. So we could get checkbook money and credit card money all day long, and we get to play the game to win. Don't worry. All right, we can even get you courtesy checks on credit cards. But again, it's a choice if you want to play the game to win. If you need a mini coaching, that's just me and you on the phone, and a blueprint call and 10,000 of credit. Okay. Office sells it for $4. Today it's $19.99. If you did it today by Zelle only, you save 10% on top of that. If you want 6 weeks, so you get 25,000 of credit in the class level 1, 2, and 3, especially on Saturday with me. It's fun because they're all live. But again, if you Zelle, so that 4,000, you save 10% on that too. If you want to get a customized coaching program for you and your company, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, you talk to a specialist, they design it. But make sure they give you 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 of credit based on this package you will get, okay? What is our goal? There's your Zelle. There's the office phone number to call right away. We get to play the game. Every time someone told me no as a kid, I just didn't believe them. I knew there had to be a way. And on my info commercial over 40 years ago, I'm the one who put there must be a better way. And then, Don Lepre and other people like that. And Carlton Sheets, I did his coaching as well, and all these other people through my PI company. So let's understand, there's always another way. But again, we have to play the game to win. Stay safe, stay strong. Do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So if you got a question right now, ask the question. But if you don't have a question, then go back to your what? Maybe are you going to actually do it work? We got choices today. On TikTok, you can push that screen. You like me, like me. You don't like me, leave me alone. Okay, so again, not everybody likes me and everybody likes you. You got YouTube, you got Google, oh, goody. But again, this is up to you too. So we could play, and don't worry, I'm going to list a list of clients that are all over YouTube, Google, and Tickety Talk. It'd be amazing how many people you listen to that are actually my clients. They learned it from me. We're going to have some fun. All right, as we go nationwide. So guess what? We have a question? Oh, goody. That means I get to answer a question. I like that. That's half the fun. So I get to put these little white little earbuds in my ears. Okay. Fun. This is Derek. Okay, so Derek, you got to, hey, how you? Always good, sir. That's the answer. Always good. Perfect. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Let me stop you there. Okay. What I hear, and you're gonna get to know me, I'm very blunt. Okay. I'm not going to suggest anything. I'm going to tell you what to do. Period. Okay. You have an LLC. You have an S corp. You have a C corp. Okay. So what we have to do is figure out: do these three corporations have bank accounts? That's the first thing. If we do divisions to that corporation, if it's the same corporation, sometimes people name them the same name. We're going to put the divisions at these three banks. But if we don't have bank accounts or tax IDs for these corps, we have to zero in on one. You're spreading yourself all over the place, okay? And what happens with people listening to Wyoming and Nevada crap? And I can say that, being the largest registered agent in the world in 2009, I sold 10 times more Nevada corps than anybody on this planet. Well, let's understand. Nevada is why? Because you want to not trade information. All right, 95, what happened? Delaware was all the credit cards in the banks. They moved to Wyoming, Nevada. So we have to figure out where's your corp, what type is it, and what corp are you going to zero in on? Okay? Because these 9 divisions are going to multiply credit reports. Your credit's maxed out 90%. You need to reduce debt or pay it down. We're going to look at your credit. We're going to see how we can increase the limits.
There's only two things on a revolving card: increase the limit or pay it down. If we have to, you get supply credit to pay it down. All right, we got to play teeter-totter a little bit. You're scored and jacked up because you jacked up the wrong card. You should have jacked up the American Express cards instead. All right, especially business ones or personal ones. So as we position this, I'll need to know the corporation that you're going to zero in on. Doesn't matter what type it is right now. Okay, we're not paying taxes, we're profitable. The divisions go to that corporation because we need movable money. If I get Chase to give me 150,000 credit, they want to see transactions. Don't listen to that idiot on TikTok. You're going to get two corporate accounts, all right, at Chase, and you get two cards at one time. I've been a consultant for banks for 29 years. That's called bullshit. First of all, Chase sees one application, they don't let you do a second one. This person's going to get both of them turned down because they see both, they turn them both down. So we have to position this right. Those 9 divisions have to be to the corp that you're going to have focused on. And if you have a bank, pick Chase. If you have the other banks, we'll pick that bank, okay? But it has to be a #1 bank for lines of credit. We're going to take your credit, the core credit, and daisy chain into the 9 divisions. After you name them, they get filed, they get published, added to the bank. So what we need to do is send you what's called a chart, file to chart. As we do some coaching, some other things, we'll position what needs to be done. I'm going to add history to you corporate divisions. So that way we can go get all kinds of goodies using history. I don't use trade lines. Trade lines is crap. That's against the law anyway. I use real history because we're going to partner up in an agreement. And that agreement allows me to use my history for you as well. So the first thing we need to do is, you've been to class on Saturday yet?
No, I have not.
This Saturday, there's 6 classes. Join every class.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's on here today. They get all classes, even the pay classes, for free. One of the classes is about Stock Kit. Stock Kit is the Bible of a corporation. You got to maintain your minutes and your bylaws no matter what. So you have goal setting, your Stock Kit, you have level 1, 2, and 3. Get to these classes, and I'm going to answer 99% of your questions anyway. And if you have questions, just type it out there. Get on another Zoom with me. Okay, that's all we got to do.
Okay, great.
All right, have a blessed day. Talk to your specialist as well, and let's guide you some more.
Thank you.
All right. If there's any other questions, raise that hand. You got a chance to ask me a question. Now understand, I'm usually $3,000 an hour, $25,000 a day. People have paid me that for 45 years. Maybe you're bashful, no one asks a question. All right, tell you your name's something different. Make it up. My name's Bill, George, Sue, or anybody, but okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can call your specialist right now. They'll honor what I offered today for the next 10 minutes. If it's not, we go back to normal pricing. Remember, I pay them a base and a commission. So I would call 888-567-8688. Okay, again, I would call that to opt out from that phone number as well. 800-954-2506. So let's call the number today and let's have some fun. But again, it's going to be up to you. All you got to do is understand something. I'm here 6 days a week to help every one of you. Okay? Classes are what's live. You're stuck with me. Have a great and blessed day. Do one thing. Stay strong. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, God loves us all.